Shek. He was first the disciple and still is the disciple of Serigne Bethio. His journey started in Thiante, April 17, 1946. He was 8 years old. That's where his journey started. From there, he became Shek, and now he is the Thiantakone.
17 million disciples worldwide, I think, speaks to the power of attracting the brightest souls from each family. It is what Serigne Bethio is. He's the centerpiece. He's the light, the beacon that the Thiantakone follow. His way is about giving thanks and being thankful for everything in life.
The Serigne Bethio is the leader of the Thiantakone, and in my opinion, the best of the Thiantakone. There are many people in this world who have thankful hearts and just don't know how to properly give thanks. Or there's some people who know how to give thanks, but they're not able to express it to the full capacity of their potential. Serigne Bethio is the guide for those people who have this thanks, or who wish to express this thanks, or who want to acquire this thanks.
We are the disciples of Serigne Bethio. We are the thanksgivers. That's what Thiantakone means. And if you don't know about what giving thanks is, well, giving thanks is being grateful for whatever blessings that you have, and Serigne Bethio is the centerpiece. What the Thiantakone is, he teaches us to be thankful for what we have, thankful for him, thankful for Serigne Bethio.
What's the Thiantakone? The Thiantakone are the ones who are the thanksgivers, the ones who are giving thanks. We're giving thanks because that's the highest form. Whoever gives thanks to Allah will receive more. So that's the easiest way. Of course, we still pray. We're Muslims, so we're going to pray. But the highest form of worship, Allah said this, is to give thanks to Him. And so, inshallah, that's what we're doing. We're giving thanks.
The Dara is a collection of disciples who come together to work for Serigne Touba. In the Dara, we learn all different kinds of lessons. We learn the qasids, and we learn stories of our Mooric culture and heritage. The Dara is so beneficial and important to the disciple because it's a place where you can let your hair down and just be yourself. You're surrounded by people just like you. They believe in the same thing that you believe in, and the bonds that you develop are so strong and enduring in your fellow disciples. I'm a homeschooler. Our most important lesson is understanding how to access knowledge of God and how to apply that knowledge in your life. I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree in social science and education. I'm the cookie lady. That title was given to me by my customers because I sell pastries and things like that.
I'm currently working on my master's degree in licensed professional counseling through the study of psychology. From the Dara, we get a deeper understanding of self, which is psychology is the study of human thought and behavior. We're studying self to better ourselves, to come closer to oneness with our true self. So what I get out of the Dara is the opportunity to grow and build, to learn more about myself and my place in creation.
Serigne Bethio introduced the chant, which is a practice of worshiping God through giving thanks. He decided one day he was going to gather up his money and gather up as much food as he could acquire, have him and his family cook it up and give it away. He took it to the Daras and he shared it with all of the children. Serigne Bethio was so impressed that he said he had attained his satisfaction. That satisfaction is the motivating factor which drives the disciples of Serigne Bethio to continue to cook food seeking more satisfaction than sweet and sour.
Thanks to Allah. That's the best form of worship. Talking about giving thanks to Allah, that means cooking food and giving away. And you're not just cooking any type of food, you're cooking the halal, anything that's permissible by Allah, and what you're going to slaughter from a chicken to a camel. Add delicious items with it, such as vegetables, salads, cakes, drinks, anything that will make that meal so much better. This is what we do. We give thanks to Allah. That's one of the highest forms of worship. We cook the food after slaughtering it. Give it away with no distinction. We give it away to anyone who wants it. And it doesn't matter what color you are, it does not matter what religion you are. We're going to give it away to you.
The chant is the togetherness. All of the Taliban working together for one common cause. From the food preparation to the slaughtering of the animals, to just gathering together and celebrating the event.
The chant is an expression of thanksgiving. It's a ceremony where we prepare the best food that we can possibly prepare and share that food with any and everybody without distinction. At the chant, we recite the qasidas of Serigne Touba, we sing songs of praise and worship, and we give testimony to the goodness of our Lord.
Assalamu alaikum, Wayne Salam, Touba Virginia. I came to the Dara in December of 2015, exploring Tasawwuf, Sufism, and when the surface appeared to happen across the Thiantakone way, or the Thiantakone way found me, and I joined the Dara in 2015. I have not, as of yet, had the opportunity to meet Serigne Bethio in person. So I'm looking forward to his coming to America to spread his light here amongst us in the American community.
My experience as a disciple actually started, I think, before I took my bayat. I grew up as a Christian in a Baptist home while going to church like that. I never really took a whole lot of it to heart. I felt like, I couldn't explain it back then, but I didn't feel like I was on the spiritual path that I was destined to be on. So kind of went about my own way of finding my spiritual path. I did things to, really seek holy people that was, I believe, that were still on earth or were on earth, and I found them. I found Serigne Bethio. When I found them, just officially, it was the official becoming of a Thiantakone. But being a Thiantakone, that's what you were born. It's up on the righteous souls to find their way to that path. And I found my way to that path, and took my bayat in March of 2003, and ever since then, I've been a part of a spiritual way where people look out for each other, love each other, and just building with each other and building better people in a way of the shape.
What's my experience in the chants? My experience is happiness, of joy, and knowing that of the sweats I had to do in order to cook the meal, getting everything prepared, just the act of giving it away to anyone, regardless of if they understand what you're doing or not, if they like the way you look, if you like the way they look. It does not matter. You're just cooking the food and you're giving it away, and you are giving thanks to it. Make sure that you're in the right mindset, making sure that you're happy, that you don't have anything on your heart that's heavy. You're thinking only of Allah. And so that's my experience, the happiness, the joy in which the whole experience is. The washing of the meat, the cooking the meat, flipping the meat over, the adding the desserts, the vegetables. I'm excited about it.
Being a Thiantakone has changed me. it has changed me for the better in the spiritual. Before becoming a Thiantakone, I had a whole lot of spiritual doubt. I was wayward in the wind, didn't know which way to go, didn't have any particular religion that I was leaning on or any particular moral code, because at the time that I came to Moody, I was kind of distrustful of organized religion. And I think that becoming a Thiantakone, Serigne Bethio broke down that wall and breaking down that wall allowed for spiritual blessings to come in my life. There is no more doubt about my spirituality. I know that Serigne Bethio is the way.
I met Drew in Martoon, and we began to have very interesting dialogues about spirituality, philosophy, and religious science. He was able to explain things to me in such a way where I could just understand them, not just on an intellectual level, but a spiritual level also. And one of the things that he shared with me was that this knowledge and perspective that he had acquired came from his spiritual guide, a man named Serigne Bethio. And the more we began to build and I began to understand things, I decided that I want this Serigne Bethio to be my spiritual guide also. So I took my allegiance with Serigne Bethio. If the American people accept Serigne Bethio and apply his way, America would be a better place to live and serve as a true example for the rest of the world.
Say what is coming to America means. I think there'll be generations to come that will actually they can tell us exactly what that's going to be. For us, it's an opportunity to be in the presence of Serigne Bethio and to gain from his experience and from his presence. It's an opportunity for us to give thanks and to grow and Thiantakone and further ourselves on this way.
It's one concept of the chant that America already has, and it's called Thanksgiving. The chant is living in a state of Thanksgiving 365 days. They can't do anything but benefit the nation.
I'm very excited about Serigne Bethio's visit to the United States because I've told many people about the Sheikh. When he comes here, I will be able to bring them to him physically. They will be able to see him in the flesh. And that is so important for people to really be able to have a physical human reference, you know, and that's the thing that makes Serigne Bethio so beautiful, and we're just so blessed to know about him because he is a real person. He's still here. We're not reading about a man who was. We're learning about a man who is, and I'm very excited to share that with everyone.
Serigne Bethio Tune coming to America has to be the biggest event of my life. The Sheikh has a way of amplifying what is good in other people. So when you're doing something good and you go to see him, he makes whatever you're doing better. He inspires us to do more. He inspires us to push past the boundaries that we set for ourselves, where we have no limitations. So him coming to America is incredible. It's an opportunity for people who have not previously had that kind of a spiritual, emotional push to receive, and to receive the prayer, the blessings of the inheritor of the way of Amadou Bamba, which is a great thing. If you don't know who Amadou Bamba is, Google it. There's plenty of information out there. Everyone in the world should know who Amadou Bamba is. And everybody in the world is going to know who Serigne Bethio is.
We are